In this video, we will discuss the difference between paraphrasing and quoting source material, and we're also going to show some examples. First, let's talk about paraphrasing. When you paraphrase a source, this is when you use their ideas but your own words. This means you cannot copy and paste information into your paper. You should try your best to make words your own. This includes using your own grammar and structure in the sentences. Since you are still borrowing someone else's ideas, paraphrased information will still require a citation. So there are two ways to cite paraphrased material. The first one shows the author's last name and the date at the end of the sentence. You're going to see these parentheses, and also it's going to be closed off by a period. The second example uses the author's name within the sentence itself, and the date is going to be included right after that in parentheses. Now let's talk about direct quotes. Direct quotations are when you use a source's exact words. These should be set apart by quotation marks, and they're also going to require a citation. Direct quotations should be used sparingly, so that means they shouldn't be the main bulk of your assignment or paper. They should be used when you want to highlight specific wording, such as a definition. Most instructors prefer paraphrased material over direct quotations to demonstrate your own understanding of the source material or the concept. It's also important to introduce your quotations, and you want them to fit in with your sentences, so make sure that it flows with your writing and it makes sense with the rest of your sentence. So here we have some examples using short quotations. So these are quotations that are less than 40 words. So here if you have a direct quote, you're going to have the author's last name at the end, the date, and then the page number. In this example, it's from a website. So you're going to have the author's last name again, the year, and then you're also going to have a paragraph number in place of the page number. So note that a key difference between paraphrasing and direct quotations is that direct quotations will require either page number or paragraph number. So in paraphrased material, we didn't necessarily see this or this. So those were the guidelines for short quotations that are less than 40 words, but for quotes that are over 40 words, you're going to need to follow a different format. So on these next two examples, please note things like indentation, period placement, the missing quotation marks, and other formatting adjustments. So as you can see from the example here, you have the author's last name and the date included in this lead-in sentence, and you have a colon right here. When you use the direct quotation, you're going to want to have it indented to match the indent on your paragraph. Note that at the end you're going to have the page number, and the period's going to be flip-flopped. It's not going to be at the end of the parentheses but before them. So in your next example, you're going to have the author's name included at the end. You're still going to have the date and the page number, and again the period's going to be over here. Remember that quotation marks are going to be missing from this, and again look at that indent. So that's an overview of APA format for paraphrasing and direct quotations. If you have any further questions on this topic, be sure to ask your instructor.